This video is brought to you by...
I'm switching lanes so much, man. They can never get behind me, man. Yeah, I'm taking it all away, man. I ain't playing with them, man. One thing is the key, man. It's consistency, man. It don't matter, man, how good the product is, man. If you ain't out there, man, to get rid of it, man, the supply to demand, man, you going down, man. You in it for nothing, man. Get with me, man. I'm starting a whole league, man. Get with me, man. Get with the winning team, man. Cool green clothing. We going all the way. And we coming straight out of Baltimore.
What's up, YouTube fam? It's your girl, Mrs. Tony 2 times, and I'm back with another video. In this episode of the Baltimore Way, I'll be discussing the tragic slaying of a pregnant woman and a devoted mother who allegedly lost her life at the hands of her longtime boyfriend. Before we get into this video, please don't forget to subscribe if you're new to our channel. Go ahead and click that notification bell to get notified every time we upload. If you're rocking with the content, smash that like button. Feel free to share this video with everyone you know. Make sure you watch until the end to hear the full story. Alright, let's jump right into it. The beautiful Jasmine Alicia Kennedy was born on April 15, 1988, and raised by both parents in Baltimore City. Jasmine grew up with her brother. She was a student of the Baltimore City school system and received her high school diploma from Lake Clifton Senior High School. While in high school, Jasmine gave birth to 2 sons, one in September of 2003 and one in March of 2007, just 3 months before she graduated, a feat she accomplished with her determination and smarts and help from a strong support system. Jasmine had her first job at just 14 years old when she began her employment as a pool attendant for the Baltimore City Recreation and Parks Division. 4 years after the birth of her second son, Jasmine gave birth to a beautiful baby girl in 2011 whom she adored dearly. By this time, Jasmine had started working for a transit mobility company where she enjoyed her work assisting people to their appointments and other errands. According to sources, she worked for the mobility company until an accident kept her from performing her duties in that field. Jasmine had so much life to give and wanted to give her children everything they needed and desired. Jasmine had a passion for hair and fashion. The budding beautician and fashionista had goals of moving herself and her family to Atlanta one day and becoming an entrepreneur. Jasmine shared a home with her daughter's father and fiance, Eric Glass. In 2018, the couple was expecting their second child together. Tragically, in May of 2018, things took a turn for the worse. On May 1st of that year, at around 10 p.m., Baltimore County Police were called to the 2500 block of Wentworth Road for a disturbance. When officers arrived at the scene, the officers noticed neighbors holding a man down. According to reports, responding officers ordered him to comply with commands to get on the ground, and when he did not, they had to use a taser to take him into custody. The man that officers arrested was 30-year-old Eric Glass, Jasmine's fiance. After their initial response, officers entered into the home Jasmine and Eric shared and found 30-year-old Jasmine Kennedy lying on the kitchen floor, suffering from a gunshot wound. Jasmine was 34 weeks pregnant and was immediately rushed to a nearby hospital where she was rushed into emergency surgery in an attempt to save her and her baby's life. Her fiance and child's father, Eric Glass, is the accused shooter. He suffered a non-life-threatening graze wound. According to charging documents, Jasmine's 14-year-old son was in the basement with his younger siblings when he realized his mom had been shot. Reports say that one of the children heard a loud thud. Charging documents went on to say that Jasmine's teenage son saw Eric Glass shoot himself. When he said he was going to tell the neighbors, charging documents say before Jasmine's son can leave, Eric Glass allegedly hit him in the face. Police said the children inside the home were able to escape and seek help at a neighbor's house. According to news reports, authorities said that Eric Glass broke into the neighbor's home where the children had fled and began attacking the people. One report said he was throwing punches. Reports continued on to say that Eric Glass then went outside and allegedly punched a man who was walking down the street 4 times before neighbors tackled him and held him down while officers arrived at the scene. Jasmine Kennedy's emergency surgery to remove her baby was successful, and her baby girl was born just after 1 a.m. that night. Because the baby was born at 34 weeks, the baby was placed in the neonatal intensive care unit in critical but stable condition. This precious baby is truly a miracle. Sadly for Jasmine, she was not able to pull through and was taken off of life support the following day with her family by her side. Jasmine was so loved and left behind her 4 children, parents, siblings, grandparents, and many other family and loved ones. The loss was absolutely devastating. Eric Glass was arrested and charged with multiple charges in connection to that dreadful night. According to news reports, there were no prior calls to the couple's home. Reports say Eric did have a prior history of run-ins with the law that included possession and burglary. Officers told reporters they were unsure at the time of what caused the situation to escalate to such a deadly end. Officers thanked the neighbors for their intervention in apprehending Eric Glass. Reports revealed he still had a weapon. Eric Glass was denied bail and is being held at the Baltimore County Detention Center awaiting trial. He is innocent until proven guilty. It's been over 4 years since the tragedy took place. Since then, Jasmine's father and his wife have been raising Jasmine's 4 beautiful children. Her baby girl pulled through the NICU and is a healthy little girl who is probably like 4 years old now. Jasmine's older children are all grown up, I'm sure. I read an article in the Baltimore Sun from October 2020 that said despite the traumatic memories of that terrifying night the children lost their mom, they were all doing pretty well. Their grandparents do everything they can to help the children cope in a healthy, loving, and positive way while keeping Jasmine's memory alive. I can't imagine the tremendous hurt that they must feel. My heart goes out to them. Jasmine's family told The Sun that instead of them just focusing on that day that Jasmine died, they instead focus on that day because it's the birthday of Jasmine's youngest daughter, who is named Kennedy Love Glass, the name Jasmine picked out before she passed away, which is such a beautiful name. I send my deepest and most heartfelt condolences to Jasmine's family and loved ones. From what I read about Jasmine, she seemed to be extremely ambitious, loving, and nurturing, all the qualities of a great mother and woman. May Jasmine continue to rest in peace. I know she's in a better place. I pray the family soon gets the closure they deserve. Fam, tell me what you think of this story in the comment section below. Alright y'all, that's it for this episode of the Baltimore Way. Thank you all so much for watching. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. This is your girl, Mrs. Tony 2 Times, and I'm out.